Hello, hello. What do we have here? It's Trunks. Well, is it? Well, it is. It's from the Super Dragon Ball Heroes saga. It's another Ichiban Kuji in its Super Saiyan God form. I haven't seen the episodes. I don't know how this is even possible because, to my knowledge, only full Saiyans could become like Super Saiyan God. But hey, I guess in Dragon Ball Heroes, everything is possible. It's just a mashup of universes and cool figures like this one. So this is a B figure from, like I said, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes saga. It's from Masterlise again. And I hope the card's in here. I don't think so, but it would be really cool to also get the card. But yeah, we'll see if it's inside. You can see that the sword is there in two pieces, and there you can see the old Dragon Ball Heroes. Recently, they announced, I don't know if it's already live, but that they going live with a new machine with some new Dragon Ball cards. A lot of people were furious because all your cards will be obsolete that you've been collecting. You can still use them in a legacy mode, but yeah, it's not the same. And if you've seen it, in Japan, it's really quite popular. And there's nothing more to it. So, about the box, the authenticity seal. Yeah, looks like the box is a little bit damaged. I got this one really cheap. Still unopened, of course, but yeah. There we go. Ah. Okay, that's one. This is the figure since a long time that isn't that big, so it's a little bit easier to get in on the frame. Yeah. More tape, more tape. Always the tape around the handle. There we go. Okay, you can clearly see this a little bit cheaper than the other ones because you have this carbon instead of plastic. Okay, I'm just gonna figure out if it's possible. I'm gonna leave the carbon in. Yeah. So we have here the trunks. Did I just call it carbon instead of a cardboard? No, I'm not a English native, so don't be mad. I mess up words sometimes, but I do that also in my native language as well. So we've got one part. Ooh, this looks good. Not a big fan of the muscles, how they look. We'll take a closer look later. His feet and his sword. Again, with a yellowish base. Really don't like that. Should be this one. And we got the sword, so we got three parts. The legs, his upper body. Let's get it just like that. Ooh, it feels nice. And let's do it the correct way. The sword could have been a little bit nicer. It looks kind of dull. Oh well. And there we have the sword assembled. I really like Trunks. He's one of my favorite characters of the series. It's a little bit bent. Maybe you can. It's probably because it was in the box. And there we have it. That's already the figure assembled. Well, what do you guys think? And who's your favorite character? Well, Trunks is my favorite character after Vegeta. But I'm not gonna give this guy a high rating because the figure, I don't know, man. It feels so cheap. I understand the price now, why I got it pretty cheap. I do love the color scheme. The green pants with the brown, it gives him a very army, yeah, the army look. I like that. This, if you would say it would be Wolverine, I might, yeah, believe you even from this point of view, except for the red hair. I think the red hair is a little bit too glossy for my liking, but that's a personal preference. It doesn't look ugly. It looks good. Just, yeah, it doesn't look that good, and especially because this is all like I said, the army, the worn out look, and then you have the glossy toy plasticky hair. Yeah, I don't really like that. And the muscle definition, I don't know what they were going for, like with these scratches. I think that's really not necessary. Maybe they try to add additional detail, but I'm not a big fan of it, how it looks. I do love like the cloth, how it's turning around his body. That gives that extra touch. I really like the details on the belt. And then we have the sword. I mean, the sword looks really basic. And the way it's painted, can I put it on camera? I don't know. I can do a better paint job than this. And it's slightly damaged. Looks like there's something here. Okay, maybe we can turn around. If I do it like, ooh, careful, like this, then you won't see it. But still, the sword looks cheap. And if you look at the box, he's like holding it more like downstairs. And here, he's holding it right in front of his face. You barely can see his face. So you really need to take a look from this point of view. So I guess he's going somewhere down on a shelf and not up high, because then you won't see his face like this. He will be covering. And this, that it's bent. Oh, I gotta be... Yeah, this is rough, man. But I still like the figure. It's unique. You don't have many of them. So I'm really happy I got it. And yeah, it's Trunks, so I'm happy. If I had to rate it, I gotta be... Yeah, it's 4 out of 7 Dragon Balls. I cannot make anything more out of it. I've seen such nice figures, especially from the Dragon Ball Heroes line. And this doesn't live up to their standards. Doesn't mean I'm gonna ditch him. No. Because there's nothing else like this one. There's no Trunks Super Saiyan God form. And unfortunately, I will check the box again, but there's no card. Let me know. What do you think? Am I being too harsh? Well, if you liked it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. And I will gonna catch you guys next time. For now, bye bye.